What's going on, everybody? It is the Naughty Investor here, coming at you with another video. I apologize, I am just in a white t-shirt, not looking super all professional today, but I do go into work soon, so I did just want to put out a video before then, and I haven't really, gotten dressed or anything. I am kind of just in a white t-shirt. I do apologize for that, but nonetheless, there is a couple topics I wanted to talk about today, so stay tuned. Alright, so we're going to be covering two topics in today's video. So the first one is Canada. Canadian regulators have approved the country's first blockchain ETF. So for those of you who don't know, an ETF is an exchange-traded fund. It is something I've been big on for a while, and has nothing necessarily to do with crypto at first glance. An ETF just means an exchange-traded fund. It's basically a fund that will contain a ton of, if we're talking about the stock market, for instance, it'll contain a ton of different stocks. If we're talking about, there will be a technology ETF that covers the technology industry and owns stocks of different technology companies. There could be a oil ETF that owns the oil companies. It's basically a way to automatically diversify you. And I have always said, if you go back to videos from 4-5 months ago, I've always said that ETFs are awesome and we need more of them in crypto because, as you guys know, I'm big on diversification. Diversification is the name of the game. You should own at least 5 different cryptocurrencies, if not more, depending on how much money you have to put in. Like, if you only have like $1,000 to put in, all right, maybe you only want to own 2 or 3. But for most people who are putting in tens of thousands of dollars, you want to own quite a bit more, at least 10, if not more. So, Canada is getting an ETF after extensive internal testing. Harvest Portfolios, that's the name of the company, have received approval to issue Canada's first ever blockchain-based exchange-traded fund ETF, as reported in a press release February 1st. The fund, which ticker symbol is HBLK, which the ticker is basically when you look it up on your exchange, whether that be Robinhood or, oh, by the way, guys, click the Robinhood link below and get a free stock, I promise. And whether that ticker symbol be whatever it is, it's basically what you search up in your exchange, in your application, to find that ETF. So that's just what a ticker is, just so I can put that out there. Set to begin trading on the Toronto Stock Exchange next week. It is focused on large and small-scale blockchain corporations. Harvest Portfolios already has their Harvest Blockchain Technologies Index designed to track the performance of issuers in both large-cap and emerging blockchain segments. The approval is good for 2 other firms, First Trust Portfolios Canada and Evolve Funds Group Incorporated, who have already filed for similar ETFs. First Trust ETF manager Carl Cheong said that every conversation with clients inevitably leads to questions regarding Bitcoin and blockchain investments. Again, crypto is what is hot right now. Even with prices dropping, there's still a ton of people trying to get into crypto, so cryptocurrency is here to stay. In contrast to the news coming from Canada, U.S. regulators have stated that such funds are not ready for regulation under U.S. law. That is quite the disappointment, in my opinion, guys, because I think that regulation is holding back a lot of people from getting into crypto. I think we need to loosen those regulations, but that's just my opinion. And when I say loosen regulations, I mean as far as what's allowed. Like, I don't think the government should be allowed to say you're not allowed to invest money in this ETF. You're not allowed to invest money in this crypto. That's what I mean by regulation. Dahlia Blast, director of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's SEC Investment Management Group, said that the SEC has significant outstanding questions concerning how funds holding substantial amounts of cryptocurrency and related products would satisfy legal requirements in the U.S. And this article will be in the description. So, to conclude this article, and we'll get into the next article for this video, Canada is going to be getting their first blockchain ETF, and that is really great for Canada. If you live in Canada, let me know if you're going to be getting involved with this. I'm not saying it's good, or I mean, I'm saying it's good, but I'm not saying whether this specific ETF is the best, but it's definitely great to see more ETFs coming out. So let's get, with that said, with this article done, let's get into the second topic for this video. And that is that cryptocurrency billionaires are moving to Puerto Rico, fleeing what they see as the impending taxation of their newfound fortunes. Wealthy cryptocurrency investors are heading en masse to Puerto Rico with their hearts set on building a crypto utopia. This is really cool news, in my opinion. You have people who are newfound billionaires who are moving to Puerto Rico because Puerto Rico, I think, is 0% income tax. It might be like a small tax, but in general, Puerto Rico has less taxes than the United States. And these people are moving there because they don't want to pay taxes on their crypto. Can you really blame them entirely? I mean, if you had $1 million, would you want to pay taxes on them? I mean, it is what it is. But the interesting part of this is that this is actually really good for the country of Puerto Rico or the island of Puerto Rico, because these people are coming with billions of dollars. As many of you know, Puerto Rico was hit by a devastating hurricane, really horrible for Puerto Rico. But these people are coming and they have billions of dollars. And, you see different parts of Puerto Rico are not necessarily the best economy, are, struggling with getting like their electricity grid back up, building buildings back up. They were devastated by this hurricane. And these people with billions of dollars are coming. They're going to be building, a lot of them at least, will probably be going to be building businesses, building new opportunities for the Puerto Rican people, which I think is great. So a lot of people are going to call these guys out as, oh, they're tax evaders, they're avoiding their taxes, whatever. I'm not getting into political opinion, but they're going to be coming to Puerto Rico, a devastated country with billions of dollars. I'd like to see if this speeds up the process of Puerto Rico getting their country back from this devastation. So let me go more into the article. With the goal of creating a utopia named Sol, run solely on cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology, crypto millionaires and billionaires are buying up property left and right in the Caribbean island of Puerto Rico. Recently decimated by Hurricane Maria, many parts of Puerto Rico are still in need of construction and renovation. Wealthy cryptocurrency proponents are ready to do just that and have been buying up property left and right in historic old San Juan. It's only when everything's been swept away that you can make a case for rebuilding from the ground up, Stephen Morris, 53, told the New York Times. Matt Clemenson, co-founder of blockchain lottery website Lottery.com, also claims Puerto Rico is the perfect place to achieve their new vision of society. We're benevolent capitalists building a benevolent economy. Puerto Rico has been this hidden gem, this enchanted island that's been consistently overlooked and mistreated. Maybe 500 years later, we can make it right. The Puerto Ricans, which also include the likes of Block.one co-founder Brock Pierce, among others, are currently based in a 2,000 square foot hotel called the Monastery. They currently have their eyes on buying the 9,000 acre Superfund cleanup site Roosevelt Road Naval Station, which houses 2 deep water ports in a nearby airport. Why Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico is happily poised to offer safe havens to those looking to safeguard their cryptocurrency fortune. The country charges no federal personal income tax, no capital gains tax, and offers favorable business taxes. Even more enticing is the fact that Americans need not renounce their citizenship. The U.S. doesn't want us. It's trying to choke off this economy. CNET and VideoCoin founder Halsey Minor told the New York Times in reference to the United States' unfriendly stance on taxing cryptocurrency. There needs to be a place where people are free to invent. So this is becoming an island that's going to have a ton of cryptocurrency entrepreneurs coming to it to build businesses, whether they be online or brick and mortar. They're going to be bringing their fortunes over there. They're buying up property. This is good for Puerto Rico because this is more money in the Puerto Rican economy. Because even though there's no state, income tax on in Puerto Rico. Even though there's no tax there, there still is going to be some business taxes, so the country will still make some revenue that way. However, I don't blame these people. The United States is very unfriendly to people who are involved in cryptocurrency. The tax laws are not friendly to people trading cryptocurrency, and it's really just getting worse. So I could see, I'd consider moving to Puerto Rico, to be honest with you. I like warm weather. I'm not happy in my current geographical location. I wouldn't mind moving to Puerto Rico. I mean, I'm not quite a millionaire yet, but maybe once I become one, or if I become one, I'm not trying to be, cocky and snarky, but if I become one, I wouldn't mind moving there. I mean, paying no income tax. That'd be great. That'd be an extra 15, 20, 25% right into your pocket just from that. So definitely an interesting concept. This link will be in the description. Check it out. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is good for Puerto Rico? Do you think these people are just horrible tax evaders? Or do you think that these people are just innovators who don't want their fortunes to be taken away from them, from the government? So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, share it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.